Hello. I'm going to do the accent. I guess it's called a Mimi. Um, a boy and a girl. Um, I think her blog is actually a boy, a girl. Tagged me on this in an email. She said she thought that I should do it because I told her that I thought my Texas accent would drive her crazy. But um, let's go. The first question is I'm supposed to state my name, and I am Jackie Hall, and my blog is blessedwithaboy.blogspot.com or just blessed with a boy. Um, I'm from Texas. The city that we are from is Keller. It's very close to Fort Worth. I'm supposed to say the following words to see if I have an accent when I say them: ant, roof, route. I personally say route when I'm ordering a Dr. Pepper from Sonic. I say Route 44. Wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, sure, data, run, crayon, toilet, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, cot, orange, coffee, direction, naturally, aluminum, and herbs. The next thing I'm supposed to say is, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? We called it TPing or toilet papering. What is the bug that when you touch it, it crawls into a ball? I called it a pill bug or a roly poly. What is the bubbly carbonated drink called? In Texas, we pretty much call all carbonated beverages Coke. Um, since I've gotten older, I have a tendency to say soda because I prefer Dr. Pepper over Coke. And I had to learn when I was younger that if I said I wanted a Coke, that they would give me a Coke. So I'll say a Dr. Pepper. But generally, if I would ask anybody, would you like a soda or a Coke of some sort? What do you call gym shoes? I call them tennis shoes. What do you address a group of people? What do you say to address a group of people? I say y'all. What do you call the kind of spiders that has an oval shaped body and extremely long legs? I call it a daddy long legs. What do you call your grandparents? We had a ton of grandparents. On my mom's side, it was Grandma and Grandpa Yoho, um, Grandma and Grandpa Richards. On my dad's side, it was Granny Howard and Grandpa Howard. My mom wanted to be called Nana, so my son called her Nana when she was alive. And my dad started out, I think, Grandpa, but evolved into Pops. I think my niece started it and it just took off. So he's been Pops ever since. I think we had on my husband's side Grandma Wallace. Her husband, he passed before we even started dating. He had been passed 10 years before my husband and I started dating. I started dating when I was 15, so, but they called him Gran. Um, his grandma and grandpa Hall were called Mama and Papa Hall. Um, Michael's dad wanted to be just called Grandpa or Grandpa, and his Patty, she passed when my son was, which is Michael's mom. She passed when he was 4 months old, so he never. I always called her Grandma Patty because um, Michael's dad had remarried to a lady by the name of Pam, and so we called her Grandma Pam. And she has since remarried, so we still call her Grandma Pam and call her current husband Frank. So it's probably more information than you wanted. Sorry about that. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? We call that a grocery cart. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? Um, I say the rain's falling while the sun is shining. We don't really have a name for it, or at least I've never heard it called anything. Um, what is the thing you call the TV channel, or what do you change the TV channel with? I call it a remote control or a clicker. I had other words, but I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. So if you'd like to join along, uh, please do so. Just put a link to your website in the comments, and I'll be happy to come over and comment on your site. I'd like to see if you have an accent as well. I don't know if I have a typical Texas accent. If I'm around my sister and her family, I tend to start sounding far more Texan. But I think I've lived in the Dallas Fort Worth area for the almost 21 years. This January it'll be 21 years, and I guess my Texas twang has kind of dropped, or maybe I just don't notice it as much. So let me know what you think, if I still have a Texas accent or if it's gone. Have a good evening.